Hi guys, how are you? Today we are recording in a different setting and I hope you like it. Let me know what you think about the new setting. I was looking for a new makeup in the drugstore kind of department area and I stumbled upon a whole bunch of Covergirl products, so I decided why not to review. I haven't reviewed anything affordable in a long time, so I thought it was a perfect time right now to record something new and something that looks really interesting. So I grabbed a whole bunch of Covergirl products and I cannot wait to try them all on my face and test them for the first time. So I have a whole bunch of goodies. These are like more or less new products. I have a foundation, Trublend Matte Matte. I grabbed the mascara, I grabbed the blush. I don't think necessarily that's a new product, it's just a new shade. I also grabbed a primer with the foundation and a concealer. Honestly, I don't have high hopes for the concealer, but we're gonna try it and see how it works. So I guess we are ready and let's jump to the video because it's gonna be a very long video. The best way to test both foundation and primer is to test the foundation on two primers. So I decided to use one side of the trusted primer and one side of the new primer. And for my trusted primer, I'm gonna use CoverFX Blurring Primer. And I'm just gonna apply it on this side of my face. I'm gonna only apply on half of my forehead, half of my chin, but I'm probably not gonna apply anything on my nose. Now I'm gonna apply just this primer on my nose because I can't really do half of my nose. So for the other side, we're gonna use Covergirl Trublend Base Business Skin Primer Pore Minimizing. It has the 1/4 covered in purple. They have like 4 different primers that I saw in the store. And the other one that kind of interests me was the Perfecting Primer. But I decided to grab Pore Minimizing because this is more like current issue of mine. So it is really watery. I don't know how it's gonna minimize any of my pores, to be honest. It smells good though. It smells like cucumbers. Kind of reminds me of Dior Undercover Foundation. Most of the Dior foundation smells like cucumber for some reason. Kind of reminds me of that. Let's see how it works. Oh my gosh, that looks a little bit glowy. It doesn't look like pore minimizing at all to me. Yeah, it's definitely not minimizing any of my pores. It gives me some glowing effect instead. The primer is $9.99 Canadian plus tax, which is up there in price. It's not super affordable. It feels a little bit greasy. So what they claim to do is that it visibly reduces and blurs pores while mattifying shine. It feels really silicone-y, if anything. Creates the perfect canvas foundation, long-lasting, weightless feel, oil-free, fragrance-free. It definitely has fragrance, so I'm not like it has fragrance. I don't know what they're talking about. It's definitely not a fragrance-free. I'm kind of speechless. They say it's fragrance-free, but it has smell. Like it smells like cucumbers, but it also has this like hand cream smell. I don't know how to explain it. It feels a little bit oily, but it's probably the silicone feeling. It definitely doesn't mattify any shine. If anything, it gives me kind of more shine. Really, it's way shinier on that side of my face than on the other side. Didn't do much to my pores either. So I guess let's try the foundation. It is Trublend Matte Matte Foundation, Comfort Matte, Transfer Resistant. What else do they claim? It's oil-free formula. It has pump applicator, which is awesome. I have the shade Out 30. They claim that the foundation will last up to 12 hours, which is amazing. So let's try it. I'm pretty sure I screwed up the shade because the shade range usually in drugstore is pretty bad. I did the best I could. In drugstore don't really explain what's the undertone, so I tried a few and this one looked like it was the best for my yellow undertone. So I grabbed that and I just hope it goes. I'm gonna do a couple of pumps. It is a thick consistency. It looks like it's gonna be medium to full coverage. So let's try. It looks like I might have chosen pretty good shade. looks to me like it's a light to medium coverage so far. I think I want to get one more pump, but the shade is not bad actually. The shade is pretty good. I heard that Covergirl is now cruelty free, which is awesome, and I still don't understand companies that do test on animals. I don't get it. Why would you test on animals? Like, is there some chemicals that are so not suitable for people that you test on animals? This is just like overall blows my mind, and I think in this age it is really not cool to test on animals. The foundation actually looks pretty good on my face. It doesn't look matte whatsoever. It has some luminous finish, which I don't mind as long as I don't look like a greasy ball by the end of the day. I think I'm gonna zoom in guys closer so you can see how the foundation looks on my face before I apply the concealer and the rest of the makeup. But this is the maximum that I can zoom my face in. But as I was saying, the foundation definitely looks like it has some luminous effect, which I don't mind as long as I don't look like a greasy ball by the end of the day. Everything is looking cute and pretty. It is not a full coverage foundation. I mean, I probably could build it. I just don't know if I'm gonna look cakey at the end, and I really want to have this foundation. So it's more like light to medium coverage foundation. It is not an expensive foundation. It's like $10 Canadian, which is pretty good for drugstore, judging by how expensive nowadays. Like, have you seen Maybelline, L'Oreal? Like, why their foundation is so expensive all of a sudden? So yeah, this is how the foundation pretty much looks on my face without anything except the primer. I kind of prefer this side of my face with the Covergirl primer, which is pretty crazy. It's just a little bit smoother than this side, which is like not that visible, but like if you look really close, you'll see just a tiny bit smoother side on that part, and everything else is looking good. So I'm gonna try the concealer. Actually, I'm not gonna zoom you out, I'm just gonna try concealing here. So this is the concealer, Trublend. It's Lip Brightening Concealer Pan. Skin looks more radiant. Oh shoot, might not mean the best thing. It has high definition pigments, conceal dark circles and signs of fatigue while concealing imperfection. Eyes look immediately more rested and rejuvenate. Dermatologist tested, suitable for all skin types, blah blah blah. I just hope it's not too dewy. Alright, so that's how the concealer looks. Has this pan. Oh, I'm gonna probably spend a million years trying for a product to come out. They don't really put you a lot. Like, this is how much you get of the concealer. That's okay. It feels really thick. Almost feels like it's might be too dark. I don't like how it disperses the product. Like, a whole bunch of stuff comes out through that hole and it's just like kind of everywhere. It looks a little bit greasy, the concealer. I'm not particularly liking it, and it kind of moves around, but the biggest concern that I have is the greasiness. I don't see really a lot of brightening happening, to be honest. Do you? Possible that the shade is a little bit too dark for me. I mean, it's not looking bad, looking pretty cute. It's just a little bit too shiny for my liking. I have a suspicion I'm gonna be a grease ball in a couple of hours, but let's just see and hope for the best. It's not bad. So far it's not bad. I still see a lot of darkness under my eyes, so it definitely didn't conceal my dark spots. If you like natural kind of concealment of a dark spot, that's what the concealer would give you. So I'm gonna finish the rest of the makeup. I'm gonna apply some powder, bronzer, all that jazz, and I'm gonna come back to try the mascara and the blush. So stay tuned. Alright, we are ready to test the mascara and the blush. So I want to try first the blush. I have Trublend Blush in the shade 200 medium rose, and it says it's new, so I assume it's a new shade. I don't think it's a new blush necessarily. It looks super pretty in the box. The blush is super cute, like a pinkish rose color. I don't know if the camera picks it up. It's not super pigmented, so I don't really know if it's gonna show up on my skin. Very powdery. It shows up. It's cute. Wow, I like it. I like the blush. It is definitely showing up darker when you apply it on your cheeks than when you swatch, or am I crazy or something? No, it definitely did show up and it is looking really pretty. I like it. I like a lot the blush. Really nice. I don't know how long it will wear on my face, but so far it is looking super cute and super pretty. It is not patchy. It definitely has this glowy luminous finish. It doesn't have glitter in it. It's just like by itself it's kind of give you this sheen, so it's really pretty and cute and gives you like healthy glow kind of thing. Yay, I'm having such a good life with all the products, so I'm super excited. So now let's try the new Lash Blast Active Mascara. It says 24-hour volume boost and it's sweat resistant, smudge resistant. So that's a lot of claims. And most mascaras do smudge on me. Pretty much all mascaras actually do smudge on me, so I don't really have high hopes for mascaras in general. Like, I never hope for the best from the mascara because they kind of blur my way that they just don't work for me in general. The only mascara that actually worked for me and pretty much doesn't smudge a lot is the Hourglass Caution Mascara. I'm kind of stuck on that mascara for a while now. So it has this spiky kind of plasticky one that I normally don't like because they irritate my eye and they usually too spiky, you know, too sharp. Okay, this mascara doesn't do anything to my eyelashes. I'm gonna bring my Hourglass and I'm gonna show you the difference, but this one is a pass. So just to compare, I just applied Hourglass on this side and on the right side I have the Covergirl. I hope the camera picks it up. I know it's a little bit too far, but basically the mascara did really nothing, and this one I do have some mascara. I really don't see much of the volume, to be honest. It did good at separating and coating lashes, but besides that, it did absolutely nothing to my lashes. So I'm gonna finish with the eyes, the lips, and I'm gonna give you like the final rundown of all the products that we tried and how I feel about them. And I'm gonna wear the foundation, the concealer for the rest of the day, and I'm gonna do some check-ins. So stay tuned. So lashes, mascara, everything else pretty much on, and I think I have some opinion already formed on some of the products, and let's just jump into it. So mascara, I would not recommend it. I think it did nothing. I think there are better mascaras in the market like Lash Paradise. I know a lot of people like that one, or I would recommend most of the Maybelline mascaras. I do like them, but this one is just kind of did nothing, so it's a pass. The blush, I really like the blush. I didn't expect it to be that pretty, and normally like it's a blush, who cares? But I really enjoy how the blush looks and I would highly recommend you, and it's not super expensive. It's like $7.49 Canadian plus tax, which is not much, and I think it's a good price for this blush and it's pretty amazing blush. I would highly recommend it, and actually I want other shades now. For the rest of the products, I kind of have to wear and see how I like them or not. So far, I'm really enjoying the foundation. I think it is looking really cute and pretty. I'm not really shiny yet, and I've been wearing the foundation for about 2 hours. My battery keeps dying. I keep trying to record the end, but my battery keeps dying. So it's been about 2 hours and the foundation is still looking really nice. And I have high hopes for this foundation. So far so good. I'm gonna do some check-in throughout the day. For the highlighter, concealer, it didn't do really much. Any of the brightening, it didn't really cover all my dark circles. It's a nice concealer for like everyday use. For people that really enjoy something more natural, I think you would like this concealer. For people that like high coverage like me, I much prefer some of other concealers like Makeup Revolution, like Catrice. I think these are better option if you're looking for high coverage. For the primer, surprisingly, right now I see no difference, but when I apply the foundation, this primer actually performs slightly better than my Cover FX, but it is completely different consistency. It is definitely like a silicone-y. It has a smell, even though it claims it doesn't have smell, and I find it has some false advertising on the back, so that's that. But so far for me, the biggest hits were the foundation and the blush. That's where we are. I'm really enjoying everything so far, and I'll see you in a couple of hours. So guys, I've been wearing the makeup for about 8 hours, and I think I'm ready to wrap up this video and give you my thoughts on all the products that I tried today. And I'm kind of surprised that I like so many products. So blush is still on my face, still looking beautiful, still enjoying it. I'm gonna keep reaching for this blush. I think it's an amazing blush, and It's super inexpensive and it wears beautifully, blends beautifully, and the color is so pretty too. Concealer kind of surprised me. Like, I'm at 8 hour mark, I see no crazy, nothing happening, so I can see myself using this concealer on more like natural beauty days when I don't wear a lot of makeup. I'm pretty sure I can just like put some concealer and pretend like that's how I woke up kind of thing. I still prefer some other concealer that are more full coverage for my more full coverage days, but I definitely can see myself using this concealer and I think it's really, really nice. Primer kind of surprised me. I didn't expect it to take a turn like that. So basically what happened at the 5 hour mark, my Cover FX side was looking a little bit more luminous than CoverGirl primer side, and I'm kind of shocked still that happened. I was so sure that's not gonna happen, my Cover FX will be better, but no. I don't know how I feel about this primer yet. I'm gonna have to play with it more, but I'm definitely curious now to see if anything changes, because it kind of beat my Cover FX at this point. I really want to play with that more. And foundation is amazing. I'm in love. I'm really, really picky with my foundations, and when I find something that I like, it is pretty like much a miracle happening. The foundation didn't crease, didn't settle anywhere. It stayed beautifully. It didn't slide, it didn't move, it did nothing. At 5 hour mark, I wasn't slightly luminous, and I'm not even sure if it has anything to do with even the concealer. Concealer might be making me more luminous than foundation would with a normal concealer. I'm pretty happy. I think that's the only drugstore foundation that I like so much. As I said, I'm super picky. I have 3 foundations on rotation. They're 3 high-end foundation, and this is my new addition that I'm super happy to add, and I cannot wait to wear it more. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna wear it more because I'm that excited. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I don't really think anything will change in the next couple of hours. If anything changes, I'll make sure to put it down in the description box below. We're just gonna wrap up the video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. You can also follow me on my Instagram, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.